had a cup of coffee, and if not, you're welcome to go ahead and have it right now. There you are. So that you participate fresh and happy and enjoying the event. Here in Europe, we do have a few hours of difference. In Latvia, it's nearly 4 o'clock, and at 4 o'clock at this time of the year, the sun is already setting. So it's a rather short day. Then Rovshan and the team in Baku are still a few hours ahead, and it's probably already getting dark. We have Dr. Chai here, who I didn't check whether he's in Australia or in China, but you see, we are spanning over half of the globe, live, all of us together, and we're gathered virtually to recognize two extraordinary people who, because of their commitment, because of their accomplishments, are being recognized today. And by an award which honors the great poet and sage of the Middle Ages, born in Ganja, hence the name Nizami Ganjavi, for our international organization. In order to tell you more about the sage and about the award in his name, I pass the microphone to my distinguished co-chair and wonderful co-worker over the years, Dr. Ismail Serageldin.
Well, thank you so much, Madam President. Welcome, dear friends. Indeed, as Madam President Vaira has just said, we are gathered from the four corners of the earth to go through a ceremony in the name of a great Azerbaijani poet and sage, Nizami Ganjavi. Nizami Ganjavi is a 12th century figure of enormous magnitude. He was what we call a hakim, a wise man who was a jurist, who was a scientist, who was many things. There's an asteroid named after him. There's many other things that honor that side of him as well, even though he stands tallest of all for his enormous contribution to epic poetry. And it is his masterpiece, the Khamsa, the 5 great stories that he wrote in Masnavi verse, which is 2 couplets of 2 lines each, that captured the imagination of artists till today, and derivative work continues. And some of the greatest names in Western literature, like Goethe, for example, Goethe said what a magnificent person he is for how he spoke not of kings and conquests, although he did discuss the stories of kings, including Alexander the Great and Bahram Gur, but he specifically brought out the human side of it. And so spoke Goethe. And here we're reviving his ethics, because he was a man who stayed far away from the corruption of politics. He visited only once the capital city, and has instructions to his son, whom he loved dearly, that are very similar to what you find in Shakespeare's Hamlet, in Polonius giving advice to his son. And he tells him, stay with the truth, stay with gentleness. So indeed, the center in his name is based in Azerbaijan, and it does dedicate itself to tolerance and dialogue and learning from all cultures of the world. And in so doing, we have decided that we needed also to have a special award for this institution. And this is the highest award that we have. Now, awards generally acquire their importance from the institution giving it, and for the purpose for which it was created. And I think in our time of division and competition, in our time of confrontation and fear, it is very appropriate that the Nizami Ganjavi institution should have an award that salutes great people who have achieved greatly. And if there is an honor that is bestowed by the award, then I also point out that the award derives much of its honor by the recipients. When you look at who the people were who got this award in previous years and then to this year, you realize that it is an important one. It has gone from a sitting monarch to a hero, military hero who passed away, but who lives in the memories and the respect of everybody. It has had intellectuals, and now today it will have two exceptional people. And with that, I think that we will derive great honor from having them be recipients of the Nizami Ganjavi International Center Award. And with that, I will now turn back to our Secretary General, Ravshan. The floor is yours.
Thank you, Dr. Ismail, dear co-chair.